Hello Capricorn and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is the 26th of April to the 10th of May 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle that I'm using today, just to draw a couple of cards from to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Capricorn for the 26th of April to the 10th of May 2021? What messages are here for Capricorn? Oopsie, okay. For the next 2 weeks. What does Capricorn need to know? And I'll just draw one more card for you. You've already had one flying out. Let's see what else you get. So you've got thought and nature. It seems to be a time to slow down a bit. You may need to think through something very carefully before you decide on it, and perhaps going out to getting back to basics is the answer. A bit of fresh air may be needed to clear your mind in order to process something. So there you have nature with the lovely poppies and thought. And let's see where the rest of the reading goes. So, let's see what's on the cards for Capricorn for the 26th of April to the 10th of May 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the next couple of weeks? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? So this is the Dark Mansions Tarot, and I'll be using it to do an 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you, where you are now in your current situation. The following 2 cards highlight the challenges that you face at this time, with the next 2 cards offering some guidance from Spirit as you move towards the final 2 cards, which reveal your possible outcome to this period. So let's see, you start with the Queen of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Oh, you've got 3 there now. I'll put them like that. And then your challenge is the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Here's that decision. Yeah, I can see, you know, the swords, swords are all about thought, and you know, it sort of fits in with your oracle card there. And here your guidance card is the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, and your outcome cards is the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Very nice outcome, I will say. And there you've got at the bottom of the deck 9 of Swords, which is all about sleepless nights through worry, despair, perhaps even, you know, it may tie in with regrets and guilt, but it's all about a troubled mind, unable to sleep, you know. And you've got here your these 2 cards that came out together sort of indicates a sense that you're trapped in a situation, but you know, you're actually, whether you realize it or not, you're actually in the process of moving away from all this trouble and towards quieter waters. And it sort of suggests that this can be done with some guidance, some help. Your Queen of Wands sort of suggests a desire, a need for action. You know, like you want to move forward with something, you want to create or develop something, and there's the sense of purpose, the sense of adventure, but the inability to move forward with it is depicted in the Eight of Swords, the sense that you want to create something but you feel trapped, you can't. And the thing with the Eight of Swords is that this sense of entrapment is actually very much in your mind, and the way out is to change your perspective, to try and look at it from a different point of view. If you see her eyes are covered, and that indicates not seeing clearly, not seeing the whole picture, and sort of wanting to move on from that. It sort of suggests that, you know, maybe what you don't realize, you are actually in a process where you're beginning to transition from one stage to another, and you'll be moving away from this troubled turmoil time for, you know, towards something better, towards peace, towards a new goal. But your challenges here is to you need to make a decision to move forward, and that's connected with a sense of loyalty, perhaps for some of you, all about loyalty, but it's sort of, you know, a need to hold on to things of comfort and stability, something you know you may have spent a lot of time building up a stable and secure environment where not just you but everyone around you is looked after, and perhaps the troubled mind comes from needing to move, you know, forward to embrace a new adventure, and there's this fear and perhaps guilt about leaving behind or forsaking this role where you're looking after others. But the Two of Swords suggests a need to make a decision. And again, her eyes are covered, because this indicates, you know, again, perhaps you're not looking clearly at it, perhaps you're not seeing the whole thing, but it also hints with the moon that you need to follow your intuition on this. You need to tap into your inner wisdom, your gut sense, your gut feelings, and allow that to help you make a decision, because until you make it, you're going to be stuck, very much stuck in this state of mind. So what you're wanting is actually to move forward, to move onwards, and perhaps it sort of suggests spiritual guidance or someone who can mentor you. Perhaps there's someone from your elders who's ready to guide you into this. And your guidance here from Spirit suggests that, you know, in order to move forward, you really need to overcome some heartache, some sense of loss and betrayal. Because while you hold on to that, you're sort of not going to be able to get past the worry, the regret, the despair. Sort of suggests that you need to let go of something in the past that has broken your heart, and allow yourself that sense of relief. And that's sort of linked in with your transition. So perhaps in overcoming this grief, you're going to be able to free up your mind. And, you know, next to the Four of Pentacles, it sort of really suggests holding on to something. Perhaps they're treasured memories. Perhaps it's what you thought this should be. There needs to be a letting go, because while you're holding on to this, you're stagnating. You're not able to move forward, and you're just going to be wrapped and go round and round in overthinking things. So if you're able to let go, if you're able to, you know, sort of see things from a different angle, tap into your intuition, perhaps allow that guidance to come from elders or spirit, and perhaps, you know, just helping yourself by taking a break, getting back to basics, going out to, you know, feel the grass beneath your feet for a while, to breathe, to relax, and stop overthinking. Because see how here in this picture, all that sort of enclosedness, sort of the structures around it, sort of makes me think of how enclosed she is, how she's holding on to these thoughts and memories. So it's, you know, you need to break free of a confinement, get some fresh air, and find a way to release something that you're holding on to, something that may have felt like a treasure to you at one point, but is actually just holding you back, just keeping you in a state of anxiety and worry. And if you're able to let that go, it shows that you will be able to bring this potential adventure, this potential desire, or, you know, it may just be a work-related thing, but you'll be able to bring it to fruition with careful business acumen, with wise use of your resources, and you know, just good business acumen. That's the sense I get from this King of Pentacles. It shows you'll be able to build up the security again, the sense of value, this abundance about you, and ultimately find that sense of contentment again, that happiness. The Nine of Cups is all about having a sense of pride in what you have built up for yourself. I mean, here is all his cups, and he's worked hard for them, and there's, you know, that sort of fits in next to the King of Pentacles as well. So it shows you really will be able to build up something, but you need to let go of whatever is holding you back. And you may need to, you know, rely on some assistance, whether it's spiritual or from someone who can mentor you through this, and allow yourself some breathing space. And if you look at the poppies in here, this is about, you know, redemption. Poppies sort of stand for redemption, and as well they also sort of indicate the ability to find something that you thought you'd lost. So, you know, I get a sense that there's a way of rejuvenating your zest for life. But it requires some letting go, and, you know, rather putting your focus on building something practical up than spending too much time regretting and worrying, and, you know, trying to hold on to something that is broken now, is gone now. So I get a sense there is a need to let go in order to transition, and if you're able to do that, you'll be able to focus on building up something of value, something stable again, and something that will bring you joy and pride and contentment. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. And then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.